A letter from Countee Cullen to Harold Jackman. 30 Hastings Hall, Cambridge, Massachusetts, September 28, 1925. Dear Harold, this letter is for your private consumption, inasmuch as it may contain confessions and descriptions of things that might not be approved by more orthodox minds. In the first place, I slept in silk pajamas last night. Talk of the thrill that comes only once in a lifetime, that was one. Taffy-colored silk pajamas. You see, one of our brothers gave a small party to celebrate my coming to Cambridge, and the celebration was so strenuous and so lasting that it was out of the question for me to think of going back to my rooms. Hence, the silk pajamas, and a splitting headache all this blessed day. Now don't you get the idea that I am up here running wild. Fact is, classes don't begin for me until Friday. Harvard is a wonderful place, and I am all keyed up for a wonderful time. The one regretful thing about the situation is that a person really ought to have his very pal up here with him. Then everything would be fine. I certainly do miss you a terrible lot, and it didn't take me a long time to find out. But it won't be long before I'll see you again, although it may not be until Christmas, as someone was telling me that they only allow one day up here for Thanksgiving. But maybe some concessions are made to graduate students. We waited for you last Thursday afternoon until 3:30, and I was sorry not to see you again. But wasn't I right in telling you so long the night before? I told you you wouldn't come back. Why didn't you? Were you angry with me for what transpired Wednesday night? I'm sorry, but I just couldn't help it. Will you send me by return mail that snap of you and myself which you say you have? I want to send it to a chap out in Kansas. I have been promising him a snap for 2 months. In case you don't care to write immediately, just put the photo in the enclosed envelope and write later. I am also enclosing an endorsed check for $10. This brings my Christmas fund up to $25. If I don't get to New York for Thanksgiving, won't you try to come up here? I can promise you a fine time. I had a letter from Carl saying he intends coming to Boston this winter. That will be too bad. I'll write you about my classes after I attend them. Meanwhile, don't forget my folks entirely. How did you like the talking pictures? Let me know. Write soon and tell me all the dirt. Your affectionate friend, Countee.